Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. This video was actually requested by you guys in the comment section. In the video, we'll be diving into the much wondered question, are Hogwarts teachers paid? Surely the highly esteemed Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry pays its teachers. We see the same teachers year after year, with the exception of the Defense Against the Dark Arts, which changes every year. But for many of them, we don't get much of a glimpse into their personal lives. We know that they're hard-working professionals, but what sort of lifestyles do they live? The books and films never really enlighten us as to how they're actually compensated for their work. With the knowledge of how loyal they are towards Hogwarts, and how vigilantly they work, I would hope that they receive fair compensation. We know that wizards are a lot more independent than muggles, and are able to do a lot with magic, but they still need money. In the books, we aren't given a whole lot of context or information that refers to their salaries, but we do have something, and that something is a little tidbit from Slughorn in The Half-Blood Prince. Just before Aragog's burial, Harry bumps into Slughorn. When Slughorn learns of what Harry is up to, he notices an opportunity to collect some venom in the hopes that he's able to make a quick galleon or two. Slughorn ends up drunk at Hagrid's and says the following in reference to the venom that he's collected. Seems an awful waste not to collect it. Might get 100 galleons a pint. To be frank, my salary is not large. While this isn't much, it can at least help us to begin painting a picture of what a Hogwarts teacher's salary is like. Not very large could potentially give us some insight into what they make, but we also need to remember that perception of salary size is completely subjective. We know that Slughorn has a fairly high standard of living, so his idea of a small salary could be a large salary to someone like Hagrid, who lives in a hut and incurs very few expenses. For the sake of moving forward with the video, we will take his word for it and approach this topic from the basis that the salaries are certainly not outlandish. I think that if he's even considering collecting venom to earn a quick galleon, then money must be on his mind. A more financially secure person might not even consider the action that he took. If I had to clump all of the professors' salaries together, I'd say it averages out somewhere in the range of middle class, with junior professors earning a lower middle class salary, regular professors earning a healthy middle class salary, and more senior professors, headmasters, earning an upper middle class salary. We know that Hogwarts is a public school funded by the Ministry of Magic, so it wouldn't make much sense that they are paid exorbitant amounts. A good way to figure out their salary could be to compare them to real-world Muggle teachers. According to one British salary website, a newly qualified teacher can expect to earn somewhere between £24,000 and £30,000. All the way at the top of the spectrum is the head teacher's salary, who can expect to earn as much as £120,000. As the role of head teacher is sort of in a class of its own, its salary probably is as well. So let's assume that a mid-level teacher earns approximately £30,000 to £45,000, and a more senior teacher earns approximately £45,000 to £60,000. As one galleon is widely considered to be approximately £5, in magical terms, these salaries would be rounded off as follows. Junior teacher would be approximately 5,000 to 6,000 galleons per year. A mid-level teacher would earn approximately 6,000 to 9,000 galleons per year. A more senior teacher might expect to earn 9,000 to 12,000 galleons per year. And the headmaster should expect to earn approximately 24,000 galleons per year. However, given that Hogwarts teachers are magical, I think that their salaries should be adjusted to take this into account. For this reason, I'm going to, somewhat, arbitrarily apply a 20% increase to the above salaries. This leaves us at junior teacher, 6,000 to 7,200 galleons, mid-level teacher, 7,200 to 10,800 galleons, senior teacher, 10,800 galleons to 14,400 galleons, and headmaster, 28,800 galleons. A teacher's level would be determined by A, the duration that they've been teaching, and B, the complexity of the subject. Bearing all of that in mind, I would expect approximately the following salaries from these professors. Dumbledore, 28,800 galleons, Slughorn, 13,000 galleons, McGonagall, 14,000 galleons, Trelawney, 8,000 galleons, Sprout, 8,500 galleons, Snape, 11,000 galleons, and Flitwick, 12,000 galleons, to name a few. One thing that we should keep in mind is that galleons are not the only currency in Harry Potter. Small forms of currency include Knuts and Sickles. Knuts are smallest, followed by Sickles and then Galleons. The breakdown for their equivalency is as follows. 1 Galleon is equivalent to 17 Sickles, or 493 Knuts. 1 Sickle is equal to 1/17th of a Galleon, or 29 Knuts. And 1 Knut is equal to 1/29th of a Sickle, or 1/493rd of a Galleon. To put this into perspective, here are some of the prices of common objects in the Harry Potter books and films. The entire trolley of candy on the train was only 11 Sickles and 7 Knuts. A ride on the night bus is 11 Sickles. 1 butterbeer is 2 Sickles. An advanced potion-making textbook is 9 Galleons. A wand is 7 Galleons. A cauldron is 15 Galleons. And a telescope is 5 Galleons. I think that all of this pricing makes sense in the context of the professors' salaries that I mentioned above. One other thing that we need to consider, however, is that Hogwarts professors have a lot of benefits, as expected with any government job. They're not only paid salary, but are also provided with full room and board, so long as they remain teaching at the school. Sounds like a good deal to me. If you don't have any dependents and your primary expenses are fully covered, that gives you quite a bit of disposable income. This is probably how Slughorn is able to live a fairly cushy lifestyle, and how professors like McGonagall are able to splurge on expensive gifts, like the expensive and sought-after Nimbus 2000, which she got for Harry in a Philosopher's Stone. That is, if the school didn't pay for it. And that's it for this video. I could go on and on about salaries in the wizarding world, but first I want to hear from you guys. Are you interested in what other wizarding professions earn? What do you think of my estimates for the Hogwarts professors' salaries? Let me know down in the comments section below. Until next time, you're a wizard, Harry!